The 2021 UK Hill Climb National Championships returned to Winnats Pass in the Peak District for the first time since 1977, where 300 riders faced biblical weather conditions on one of the toughest courses on the circuit. We were at this year's event and have picked out 5 of the most exciting, weird-looking and feather-light builds for you. Make sure you check out BikeRadar Diaries for our own attempts at hill climbing. They are some of our favourite videos we've ever made and are well worth a watch. There is a link in the video description for those. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a video. Rebecca Richardson's specialised Aethos stole the show this year, with a smattering of lightweight components bringing the overall weight, and don't forget this is for a disc brake bike, to just 4.7 kilograms. Starting at the front of the bike, Richardson used Shimano Dura-Ace Di2 levers, with grip tape used in place of the rubber hood covers. These were mounted to a Darimo Ellipse handlebar. She also used the brand's IX2 stem, saddle and T1 loop seat post, which is notable for the loop of Dyneema cable it uses to affix the saddle. For that 4-piece set of finishing kit, we'd estimate a total weight of around 370 grams, which is mind-bogglingly light. Richardson's Aethos rolls on Vittoria's papery thin and supple Corsa Speed tubular tyres and tubular wheels from German component brand AX Lightness. AX Lightness says its Ultradisc 25T wheels, in their stock guise, weighed just 845 grams, yet Richardson has looked to shed further weight by building them up with Bird's polymer string spokes. According to the brand, these spokes are made from ultra-high molecular weight polythene and are said to be both lighter and stronger than conventional steel spokes. The standard 2x Dura-Ace crankset has been ditched completely in favour of a 1x32 tooth chainring mounted to a SRAM XX1 Eagle crankset. The cassette has been whittled down to just 5 sprockets to save a chunk of weight and preserve an efficient chainline. And, in another nod to efficiency, Ceramic Speed's OSPW system has also been fitted. Speedplay's titanium spindled nano pedals top off an impressive build that helped Richardson take 3rd place on the day. Rick Bailey, owner of Gritspoke, a small frame builder which is based in Sheffield, rode to a time of 4 minutes and 12 seconds aboard this custom steel bike. The unconventional geometry of the bike is said to be similar to a time trial bike, with a steep seat tube angle, short head tube and short rear centre. Speaking to BikeRadar, Bailey explained the short back end helps to keep the weight of the rider more over the rear wheel, helping to maintain grip when climbing out of the saddle. This can reduce the chance of wheel spin on the typically wet and greasy roads of the UK hill climb season. Bailey was further keen to stress that as the bike is photographed on the flat, it looks a bit strange, but if you put it on a steep gradient, it all makes sense. This is a hill climb specific bike if there ever was one. The frame is constructed from unidentified fillet brazed steel tubing. This is paired with a custom carbon integrated seat mast. The bike is based around a Shimano Dura-Ace R9000 group set, run in a 1x setup with a 38 tooth chainring up front. Tom Bell triumphed on the day, putting 7 seconds into the time set by 2020 national champion Andrew Feather to win the men's race. Bell rode the same Rose X-Lite that took him to 2nd place last year, with a few select mods for this year's course and conditions. Bell's bike is built with a mechanical Shimano Ultegra R8000 group set up in a 1x arrangement. The 170mm crankset is fitted with a 38-tooth wolf tooth chainring and a Stages power meter. The stock Ultegra brakes have also been swapped for a set of lighter Fourier's BR DX001 brakes. Bell ran an unidentified tubular front wheel fitted with a Vittoria Corsa Speed tyre. Out back, he made a last-minute switch to a giant SLR1 30mm deep wheel fitted with a Pirelli P0 4S tyre. This tyre is designed specifically for riding in wet conditions and, given the wild weather seen on the day, this seems like a canny move. Finally, a Mount Zoom seat post and stem are paired with an MCFK saddle and uncut, unidentified bars. While very light at 5.7 kilograms, Bell's bike doesn't stand out as particularly extraordinary or flashy. As much as we love poring over lightweight tech, if you want to be a hill climb superstar, it ultimately boils down to performance, pacing, and training. Bithja Jones retained her national title in the women's event, setting a time just over 4 minutes on the same Tifosi Mons she rode last season. Jones forgoes both tape and drops in a bid to save weight. Her bike is built with a Campagnolo record 10-speed group set, with titanium bolts fitted wherever possible to shave off every possible gram of weight. The left-hand shifter has also been gutted of its internals to save a little bit of weight. Up front, Jones is running a 10-speed Shimano Ultegra 6700 crankset. Unusually for a hill climber, Jones is running no power meter. Jones made a switch from her Fulcrum Speed 55 wheels in favour of a pair of Fulcrum Racing Zero C17 alloy clinchers. These were fitted with a pair of Continental GP 5000 tyres. Bithja chatted us through her bike in a recent episode of BikeRadar Diaries at Belmont Hill, where her daughter Frida competed in the junior race. To watch that video, click the link in the video description. Peter Greenhalgh rode this fixed-gear FH Grubb to take the win and course record on Winnats Pass at the 1966 UK Hill Climb National Championships. Peter's son Mark has since rebuilt the bike to better suit day-to-day riding, but the frame, hubs and bars are the same as those ridden by his father 55 years ago. FH Grubb was originally based in London, but the brand name was bought by Holdsworth in 1949. Holdsworth continued to produce frames bearing the moniker in the company's Nottingham-based workshop until 1978. Mudguards may look wildly out of place on a hill climb bike. However, Mark was keen to point out that on the day his father took the record, he rode the bike to Winnats from his home in Nottingham, which is roughly 65 miles. He then took his mudguards off, won the race, and then rode home. To put that effort into context, Greenhalgh's record time of 3 minutes and 11 seconds had stood until this year, where only Tom Bell and Andrew Feather beat it. Truly heroic stuff. What do you think of our list? Which of these stealthy bikes makes you want to ride uphill as fast as possible? Would you like to try hill climbing, or do you not like the idea of being sick at the side of the road? Make sure you check out all of our Hill Climb Diaries episodes in the link in the video description. And as always, let us know in the comments any questions you might have, and don't forget to like and subscribe.